Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the longest GTA Online trailer ever for the highly anticipated Mansion DLC. First up, trees. Then, copyrighted music, so I cannot react to it. As we have spent the first 5 seconds of the trailer seeing nothing related to the mansion, we can see that there's a few cars in this particular scene right here. I think that this car here might actually be a new one, and judging from the fact that it's a stereotypical trailer, it probably is all new cars. Which ones they are, no clue at this moment in time, but you know, I think the big ticket item, the mansion, and I gotta say, it actually looks genuinely nice. And the thing I touched on in an earlier video about the interiors being like dynamic and like in 5M where you can see it from the outside as well, is actually rather nice. I do like the design of this, and the location of it doesn't seem to be too bad either. Judging from rumors and things that have been going around, apparently according to like the translations of different websites of Rockstar themselves, apparently there's going to be 3 different locations, assuming this is going to be one of them. So I've done you the favor of having a quick load into single player and loading up some single player mods. Here is where the Kyberiko Heist finale typically ends. That is where the court center is, which you can also see within the scene in the trailer. This over here is where the construction is happening for the mansion that you also finish the second mission in as well in the teaser missions. Judging from the angle and everything, I would personally assume that this is the area where the mansion is going to be. I'm saying that also is because the grass is also pretty similar as well. I want to point out that this is the legacy version of the game because single player mods are easier on there. So I would not be surprised if this is the area where the mansion is going to be taking place, right next to the Kyberiko finale mansion. Probably meaning that, you know, if you finish a Kyberiko heist to actually fund this thing, you will be next to it right away. To give you a fresh reminder as well, the other location for the mansion where construction is happening within the current online activities is over here. Now, one could argue that the same treatment could very much be happening to this area over here. It could potentially even be a thing where, because of the fact that you could easily probably fit 2 different mansions here, that you could have this area over here being changed as well as this area here. It's probably one of the more prime locations, perhaps because of the fact that you're literally right next to the Vinewood sign, or this could be a larger mansion. People have also mentioned the fact that the Devon Weston mansion could be a thing. Personally, I'd kind of be opposed to that, as I do like the idea of just leaving the Devon Weston mansion for what it is and just having brand new buildings and brand new experiences happening, especially considering the fact that they seem to be using new technology as well with this. So to me, it would make more sense to just focus on that rather than with the Devon Weston thing, which doesn't have that technology just yet. Unless they update it, but that will probably mean they would have to update in single player too before people are gonna go, but wait a minute. It probably is a much easier from a development perspective as well of, you know, doing that stuff. Like I mentioned in the single player things, to kind of give you a comparison of what I was talking about, you can clearly see that they're also adding some more trees and stuff too, so some more foliage, which is cool. Obviously, you can, if you peek there on the little behind there, you can see the Kyberiko thing too, so that confirms my suspicions even more, which will mean that we will be seeing this mansion coming to us very shortly. I'm very curious what they're going to be doing with the other 3 mansions, but if those locations that I pointed out earlier are going to be used, it'd be really cool to be like right below the Vinewood sign to like really have like a wonderful overview of the entire city. I think that'd be pretty baller, and I think that's kind of like the wish that a lot of us will probably have for the mansion DLC and the mansions themselves. Obviously, gameplay is still going to be a big thing for me, and with a trailer being this small, I'm still holding my breath, but I'm hoping Rockstar has also considered the fact that we also want to play a video game and not just walk around the big fuck you mansion that we spent about 10 billion bucks on it. But hey, I guess time will tell. There's still a few weeks to go. Thank you for watching, everyone. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I'll see you all later.